Hi guys, welcome to Missy's Imaginings. I got a package in the mail and I'm very excited to open this. I mentioned it in another video. It is a doll trunk with the fold down bed. It was originally designed for the American Girl doll, I believe, like an 18-inch doll, but I don't have any of those. I do have one Corito Kid doll that I've done some sewing for that doll, and then I have a little fella that's about that size, but they're kind of tucked away. I don't get a lot of demand for that kind of sewing at present, so they're kind of tucked away for now, but this case will fit that size doll. Also probably some of my 1/3 scale dolls. It might be a little large for the 1/4 scale, but the 1/3 scale I think will work, and it's purple. So we're going to open this and see what's inside. So let's see, I'll lay it down this way and begin with the seams. So hopefully there's a lot of tape on this end. I don't know if I'm opening the correct end, and I want to be careful that I don't damage the case, so I'm trying to only go through the tape. So how are you? Are you getting through the last part of our summer? Ours is very hot right now. It was really cold for a while, which I adore cold weather, and so I was very thankful that it was chilly, but don't bring the blades down. It's flipping around here. The blade is inside. But yes, I was very sad when the report came that this Labor Day weekend was going to be hot weather again. So my AC is on. You can probably hear it running in the background to keep it a little bit more cool. And there we go. We're getting somewhere here, I think. Getting through just the ends. It looks like there's plenty of packing materials. All right. Oh. Okay, let's shift this way. It is a huge box. All right, so a lot of stuff to get out of the way here. So it is packed very well. And this is the case that I mentioned that I found on eBay from a seller that had it. Oh, here we go. Oh. All right, lots of good packing. So we'll transfer all this packing stuff back into the box, and I can dispose of that at a later date. So yeah, it was offered at a really good price, and most of the time that I've seen these trunks, they will be, oh goodness, usually around, the lowest I've seen, like average starting, would be 140, 150, and then there's usually a lot of shipping on top of that. But this case was $79, and then it did have some shipping, but the shipping didn't take it up that far. So yeah, all in all, I got it for a little more than what they usually start for. So, and I do have a weakness for doll storage. So this is called purple. To me, it's more of an indigo color. Let's see, we'll tip it up this way because the handle's on the top here. So here, now we'll move all this to the side. So let's take a look. So it is very large. So it is the purple color. To me, it looks more like indigo. It is very loved. There's quite a few little chips here and there on the edges. Nothing that would worry me, especially considering the price. So my guess is that it was loved and played with which is fine for me. So I'm going to maneuver here. Since it's so large, you can tell why I had to open it here. Okay, so let's take a look inside. It looks like, oh, it looks like one of the latches is broken. I did not pay attention to that. I may have to replace that latch. All right. So here we go. We'll open it up. Oh my goodness, isn't that pretty? So this is a closet rod. There are 2 drawers here with bobby pins. And it looks like we've got beads on the side. Then we have a mirror on this side, another drawer. Then I think there's a little stool that's supposed to go here, so I can make a little stool. This is some kind of a, I don't know what that is, probably a membership to something, but my glasses are not on and I cannot read it. So, it didn't look familiar. Then on the bed, let's see, we pull this up. Oh, it's knotted. Of course it's knotted. And what are all these? More beads. So I'm going to remove some time while I untie these knots. Okay, we're back. So here is the bed without the bedding. It looks like this piece is very loose, so I will probably get a little tack, lift it up, yeah, and then put that back in. It looks like it has tiny little nails. One's bent, so we'll repair that. Then this looks like, I don't know if they're made to come out, so I'll have to probably YouTube that and see if they're made to actually come out if you want to clean. But then it lifts up this way, and there's a little lever that probably needs to be tightened that holds it up. So, and just turn that to release the bed. And I'm finding lots of beads. And then the bedding looks like everything is still with its original thread all sewn together. So let's grab some scissors, shall we? And we'll snip this. So there's a pillow, and then the comforter. There's a little spot. We'll have to wash this. Even though it's not been taken apart, it does look like there's a little stain there. Then these threads that were holding everything together, we can just remove like so. Alright. Yeah, so we'll definitely wash these. And then there's ties on the back that anchor it to the little bed, probably so that when you tip it up it doesn't all fall off. However, I will probably make a little board cover here just to give it more of a flat surface, and then also have some holes in the board so the ties can still go through the holes and tie in the back of the bed. And then this would still be able to be anchored down. However, it would be, you know, more sturdy than just having slats. So we'll probably do that just to improve that a little bit. So that's the bed. So all in all, very nice. It does look like the case was played with, either that or moved around a lot, which is also a possibility. Alright, we'll move this. So there we go. We'll see if I'll be back in frame. So it does have one broken latch, which I did not catch when I went through the listing. I tried to be very careful, but every once in a while I miss something. So we'll have to do a new latch here. But this latch works. It's still fine. So yeah, so this is the case. We'll go ahead and swing it around. Let's see, I'm going to take my bedding off here and put the latch up. There we go, and then keep this with the little nails up so I don't sit on them. Set them to the side. Alright, and then if we close close this side and it latches. And we'll close this side and we'll get a new latch for that. And we'll take a look all the way around so you can get an idea of size. Oh goodness, it is very large. So the bottom needs a little love and care. There's some slats that are coming up I can glue down. Then I'll probably just get some paint and match it, cover up the little nooks and nicks on there. So, and the back is all plain, and again this side with the hinges, and then the doors. So very happy with its arrival. I love the color. The other ones are usually like a cherry wood stain, which is also really pretty, but I just like the purple, which to me, like I say, it's more of like an indigo, a deep indigo purpley blue color. I'm not sure how it'll show up in the lighting, but yeah, so that is the 18-inch doll trunk. So here, the little tab that was like flicking up, I used tacky glue to just slip a little bit underneath that piece and glue it back down. Now I'm going to look for something to touch up all these places where the panel finishing has chipped off, and I'm going to color that in and get rid of those nicks and dings on the edges. So I think the blue doesn't really match and the purple doesn't really match, but if I do the blue first and go over it with purple, it seems to be a good match to the color. And rather than mix a paint and try to paint it, I'm just going to use some Sharpies to touch up these areas and make sure that it all looks dark blue on the edge. Well, because it's like an indigo color, which is kind of a purpley blue. So yeah, we're going to be using these to mix together and get all of this filled in. So the top one of these latches was broken off. We have the latch on this side, but the latch on this one is missing. So what I did is I just went on Amazon and found some new latches. So we're going to go ahead and replace them. It looks like they are pretty much the same. So I don't know if I'll go ahead and just use part of this latch. Just use this part. We'll kind of take a look at it here and see if it were on there, if that would fit. So if we do this and latch it on, it looks like it's going to fit. So I may just use this portion of the latch so that I can keep the top latch, because the top latch on the cases, let's go ahead and take the camera off here. I don't know if this will show. It has like a little emblem just on the very top. Let's see if I can get a better light. So you can kind of see there's a little emblem. My camera's not wanting to focus. Of course not. Why would it focus? But anyway, there's a little emblem on there, and on the ones that I bought, there is no emblem. So I just want to use this portion, and that way, yeah, we can keep the little part that has an emblem on the actual latches. So there we go. So the next part will be putting the new latch on the top. The next part of working on this little case is that I need to fix the bed. I was able to get it out. The bed, let's see, so if it normally sits like this in the case and it swivels on some dowels, and it's so dark blue, but there's a dowel here, and then I was able to, I found the second dowel that goes in a little hole here, right like that, and it goes into a little spot there, and that's what allows the bed to swivel. But it did have some pieces that were really loose, and so this piece down here is loose, and I'm going to be gluing that with some tacky glue. And so I just have a little piece of cardboard here. Got to get the glue down to the end. Hello. There we go. So I'm going to glue here. Put some glue on that. And then line up the little nail, because it was nailed in. And then just press it back in. And this side looks pretty good. It was just that this side was wobbly. This one looks okay. Then as far as the slats on the top, the one that we saw came off. The others feel pretty secure, so I just need to glue and put this one back on. So wait for the glue to come back again. I could just glue on here, I suppose, since I have it tipped that way. There we go. Okay. Then I'll just slide this back and forth. I'm just using a little piece of cardboard and some tacky glue. So then we'll make sure the little nails are straight, because they were a little bit crooked. Alright, so then we'll line up this one, which looked like it was about here, and this one, or was it this way? No, I think it was this way. And that one. And I do have a little hammer. There we go. So we'll just press that back down. So then our little bed is fixed and all the slats will be fine. And then I separated all of our little bedding pieces here. So there's the little mattress, and I washed them. So these have all been washed. So this will lay here, but I think I want to put a piece of stiff cardboard here that can make it more secure for the bed. And so here's how the little bed looks. Yeah, I'm very pleased. So we got everything all fixed up. We got it all cleaned. I spotted a couple little nicks down here. I'm going to go ahead and fix with some ink to make it dark. And yeah, so here is our trunk. We'll go ahead and move the camera now. So yeah, we have it all fixed up. We've got the mirror all cleaned, and we've got the bed all fixed. And now I can go ahead and put those dowels back into the little spots inside, or I can go ahead and leave the bed separate, either way. So there we go. So there is our little American Girl size or 3rd scale doll trunk, all opened, all cleaned, all repaired. So there we go. Thanks for watching. Bye.